Now, one more important thing which we need to understand is about the state file, right? State file, I'm referring to terraform.tf state. This file gets created automatically the moment you run terraform apply. Terraform apply is a command which we use in order to run our or execute our terraform script, right? The moment you run that, the moment you say terraform apply, automatically this tf state file gets created, which maintains the current state of the infrastructure. It maintains the information about the infrastructure which got created using the Terraform, the instances ID, right? It could be the metadata and so and so. All the information like what Terraform has done, that entire state will be automatically, stored inside this file. This file will be automatically created and all these details will be maintained here. And the moment you apply Terraform destroy in order to destroy the infrastructure, the resources which you have created using the Terraform, destroy command, it refers to this state file only in order to delete these resources, right? Let me just show you one thing. Let me open this and redo this step once again. I would like to just check everything I've deleted from here. And right now we have main.tf. Also remember that whenever you're writing any Terraform script, create a separate directory. In every directory, there should be a Terraform script. And if you want to run some maybe 5 different scripts, please create 5 different directories, right? So that's how it should be followed. Now we have main.tf and let me initialize everything here. I will say here the first command, as everyone knows, Terraform. I would like to just init. And the other 2 steps, Terraform validate and Terraform format, they are optional. They are not compulsory. Since it is already configured, I would like to directly go for Terraform plan, right? Let me just go for a Terraform plan. It will just give me a plan that what resources will be created, right? So it is creating the plan. And now I would like to apply the real command, which is Terraform apply. Okay. Now I will hit this. Since I am not told auto approve, it will ask me the permission whether it has to create the resource, right? So let it take some time. Now it is asking me, I would like to just say here yes, and it will take few seconds of time and the resource will be created. As you can see, the resource is created here, right? So let me just go to my AWS account and verify if the resource is already created. I would like to go to my instances and if I just have to refresh it, you'll see a new resource which will be created here. Okay, so let me just refresh once again. You can see Telusko Terraform Linux. This is the resource which got created just now. Okay, now I would like to just go back here and let me just clear this. Again, if I check ls-l, you can see here you are getting this Terraform TF state file. This is the state file. Earlier, when we had checked before we run the Terraform apply, only main.tf was there. Right now we have terraform.tf state. This file got created the moment you have executed terraform apply. It maintains the information about the current state of infrastructure, like what got created with the help of Terraform. Now, in order to destroy the resources which got created with the help of Terraform, usually we write one command called as terraform destroy. Now, how it will destroy? To destroy also, it will refer the state file. It will go to the state file and it will refer the information which is there, because state file maintains all the information about the infrastructure which got provisioned, which got created with the help of Terraform. And it will go and take the help of the state file, and based on the information available on the state file, it will destroy that. By chance, if you delete this state file, which is very, very crucial file, then you will not be able to destroy it. And before that, I would like to say here apply. Okay, I would like to say here apply once again. Already, with the help of this Terraform script, we had already created one resources. State file got created, right? Now one more time I'm running the Terraform apply. Will it create a new resource? The answer is no. It will not create the new resource. Let me just execute this and it will take some time. As you can see, no changes. Your infrastructure matches the configuration. How you are getting this information? When you try to rerun this Terraform apply, it will go to the state file and it will check if it has already created the infrastructure based on the information on the main.tf file, main Terraform file, whatever information is there. Based on that, if it is already created the infrastructure, it will go and check in the Terraform state, because Terraform state file will maintain the information about the infrastructure which got created. And when you just run this Terraform apply, it will go to the state file and check, and it will come to one conclusion that already the infrastructure is created based on the information on the main.tf, and there are no changes, no more changes. Whatever information is there, based on that information, the resource is created. It will check the state file, current status of your infrastructure, current state of your infrastructure, then it will not create one more resource, right? Now if I have to go back here, and if I have to again refresh this multiple times, you'll see there will be only one machine which got created, only one machine. You can see again and again, if I run, it is only one machine. One more time, it is not created. Why it is not able to create? It is following the state file, and by going to the state file, it's checking like, yes, it has been already created. Just in case, I would like to do one thing here. If you want to see what is there in the state file, I'll say here cat terraform dot tf state, terraform dot tf state, tf state, that is a Terraform state file. You can see all the information in the form of JSON, the current state of the infrastructure which got created with the help of Terraform, right? Now let me just clear this, and I would like to say ls-l. Now I would like to delete this state file. Okay, please see the difference here. I would like to say remove this. It is not recommended. Just to demonstrate, I am just deleting this. Okay, in general, it is not recommended to delete this state file. Let me just hit this, and now again I would like to say ls-l. You can see we don't have this state file. Again, I would like to run Terraform apply, and if I just hit this, you can see it is asking plan 1 to add. Do you want to add this? I would like to just say yes, and you can see it is creating one more machine. Why? There is no state file available. If you again run Terraform apply n number of times, a machine will be created. A same machine will be created because there is no Terraform state file here, because the Terraform state file I have deleted, right? Earlier, when we had the Terraform state file, and again when we tried to run the Terraform apply, it did not create any resources. It told there is no need to change anything, right? No resource was created. Now after I deleted the state file, again when I apply, see, one more resource got created. If I have to go back here, and if I have to just refresh this, you can see one more machine got created. See, Telusko Terraform Linux, Telusko Terraform Linux. Two machines got created for the same configuration, right? Now for the second machine, the Terraform state file will be created. I would like to just clear this. Okay, and now I would like to just say ls-l. You can see we have this Terraform state file. Now again, if I say Terraform maybe apply, it will not create any resource because state file is available. So even if you are trying to destroy something, it will go through the state file only, and then it will destroy. Okay, now you can see no changes. Your infrastructure matches the configuration. Apply complete, but how many resources added? 0 resources added. I hope it is making sense here, right? Unless and until there are changes in the main.tf file, it will not create a new resource because it is the same resource. It will go and check the Terraform state file. Oh, and it will check the main Terraform script. This, based on this configuration which are available in the main Terraform file, the infrastructure is already created because that details are already there in the state file. I don't think so I should create once again. I'll come to a conclusion that based on the configuration which is there in the main Terraform file, already the infrastructure has been created. I need not to create once again. And how it is able to decide? Based on the state file. And just now when I deleted the state file, again I tried to run the Terraform apply. It doesn't have any information about what had happened earlier because there is no state file. There is no information on the current state of the infrastructure. In that case, it was creating infrastructure once again, right? However, this Terraform state file is very, very important. You should not delete. And even if you go for destroy, example, if I say here Terraform destroy, let me just do it auto approve because I don't want it to ask me permission. I'll say here auto approve. Okay, I want to destroy this, and now it will able to destroy these resources, whatever resources we created, right? If you want to destroy that, whatever resources got created with the help of Terraform, if you want to delete that, if you want to destroy that, then you just have to apply Terraform destroy. And this Terraform destroy, the moment you run this, it will go to the state file only in order to check in order to check what resources are there so that I can delete that, I can destroy that. Now, if I run this, it is able to destroy all the resources because of the state file. And if you delete the state file and if you try to run the destroy, it will not be able to destroy. It doesn't have any information to destroy. Like, what is the state of the infrastructure which I want to destroy? Because state file is the one which will maintain what Terraform had already done. Now, if state file is not there, how Terraform will get to know that what I have to delete? Because in the state file, everything was there. State file is deleted. Now, it will not be able to destroy. Now, it is able to destroy because state file is present. It is very, very important file which you have to take care. Also, we will have one file called as backup file, right? I would like to demonstrate that also here. Let's wait till it get destroyed. We can see now it has been destroyed. I would like to just clear this. I'll say here ls-l. Now we have a state file. We have a backup file also. Backup file is a backup of the state file. It is a backup of the state file. And by chance, if you make any new changes here, example, I'll do one thing. For now, let me just delete these files which got created. I would like to delete everything. And I want to demonstrate one thing here. Let me just go back. Or maybe I'll do one. Okay, let me just go back here. And I would like to delete this file also. Okay. And it is not recommended to delete this. Okay. I want to demonstrate one thing here. Yes, it's not there. Okay, sorry. I would like to I'll forward this. And now I'm deleting this backup file also. Okay. I'm deleting this backup file. And now if I have to clear this ls-l, we have only this. Okay. ls-l. We have only this now. I would like to say Terraform, initialize this. It will initialize. It will take some time. Formatting and validating we have seen earlier. It is in the proper format and the syntax is correct. I need not run that again. I'll say here Terraform plan. You should always plan first, but I would like to just apply. Okay, because we already know the plan of the current script which we are running. We have seen that earlier. Okay, I'll say here auto approve. Let me just run this. And if I'm running this, please kindly focus here. You can see here the resource is created, right? That's fine. We have seen that earlier also. I want you to understand one thing, that ls-l, if I say, you can see state file got created, right? Now, I would like to make some changes in the main dot. Of course, if I say once again, Terraform dot apply, will it recreate the resource? No, because of state file, it will go and check the state file and it will check the main file. All this configuration, already the resource is created because that is there in the state file. That information is available. I will not create a new, right? So please here, no changes have been made. Now, I would like to just say vi main.tf. If I have to, okay, open this, you have an option to edit. I'll do one thing here. I'll make the changes here. Okay, I'll make some changes here. Maybe I would like to just go back here. I'll say here maybe AI Telusko. Okay, so some just to give some changes. Okay, I would like to save this. Some changes I have made here. Okay, let me just save this file. And once again, I would like to say Terraform. I would like to just say here, Terraform apply. Terraform, I would like to just apply this, right? The moment I'm applying this, it will take some time and it will ask me, see, it is asking me permission because there is a change in the main.tf file, the main Terraform script file. It is like, yeah, the new resource has to get created because it will go and check. And now please here, the new resource is not getting created here. Rather, the changes have been made. One changed. And the moment one change, I want you to observe this thing. Okay. I'll say ls-l backup file got created. Now, whatever new changes you have made, right, with respect to the name, tag name, based on that, when you have reran the Terraform apply, some changes happen in that existing resource. And whatever changes happen, that information will be maintained in the Terraform state. Terraform state file will maintain the current state of your infrastructure. The new change you have made, you have changed the name of the tag. Based on that, in the Terraform state file also the information will be available with respect to new changes we have already made. Now, whatever earlier, we had some other thing earlier, right? And that backup will be created here. Backup file will maintain the older state information. So what it exactly does is, you have run this once again and you had made some changes, right? Whatever new changes have been made, the resource will be updated, and that information will be available in the state file, the current status, the current state of your infrastructure. Now, before that, earlier, some information was already available in the state file. There is that information. For that older information, one backup file will be created. Backup file will have the information of the older state file, because any changes you make in the main Terraform script, and if you reapply, then those changes will be implemented in the resources, and that current state of the infrastructure will be maintained in the Terraform state file. And earlier, some information was already available in the Terraform state file based on the previous run of the Terraform script. That information will be, one more backup file will be created, and that information will be maintained in the backup file. I hope you could able to differentiate the difference between the state file and the backup file, which are very, very crucial files. Practically, I have shown. I could have just told in 2-3 minutes, but I wanted to show this practically because this is very, very crucial.